What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we are chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. It's kind of been back and forth, man. But, of course, we know the sentencing for Diddy kicked off a couple of days ago. I believe, 4 years is what he's looking at and stuff, you know. And, at this moment, he's been doing a lot of things to try to, pulling all the strings that can be pulled. It looked like his team is trying to do. Who would blame him, right? And in my opinion, the stuff, I still don't see much of what they, had on him other than to embarrass him and out his sexual preferences as somebody's business being outed. That you hold to a certain standard. That's my take on that. And I think other people look at it can see it too. It's just like they're toying with his freedom for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But looks like, so he's done it in the past. I don't know if he's done it in the past, but word came around to President Trump, before about giving Diddy a pardon, before the sentencing and stuff like that. And at one moment, it seemed like he was kind of considering it, you know what I'm saying? Then after 50 Cent played dirty and brought up old stuff, the next thing I know, the next thing I saw was that Trump was like, no, probably not, because of certain things that he said when he first entered office and things like that, that he felt that he didn't like that Diddy said, basically, and stuff. But he said that besides all that, he normally he didn't really know him, but he, got along with him pretty well. It's just when he decided to run office and he won, that Diddy, I guess, was saying some things that he said that Trump got word of. But as of right now, after the sentencing, it looks like Diddy has asked him again. Says Trump says Diddy asked him for a pardon. Interesting. And this is after. So what he says is that let me see. All right. So basically, okay. So it says President Donald Trump stated that Diddy Combs has asked him for a pardon, bringing up his name while fielding questions from reporters in the Oval Office. Ghislaine Maxwell, okay? After one reporter asked why Maxwell could be a candidate for clemency, Trump responded, "I don't know. I have to speak to the Department of Justice. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people who have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy. He asked me for a pardon." I mean, in Trump, he's usually just cut and, to the point of what he's saying. And so, so I guess, a lot of people have asked President Trump for pardons, and this is a case that we hear about every day. Everybody's talking about it and stuff. Me, myself, I don't think, Diddy's, I don't see much that how he's a threat to much. I saw one thing earlier where somebody was saying he messed up by wanting to speak publicly or something like that. How, I don't know. Like I said, it's just, they act like he got bodies all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about a serial unaliver or something. But anyway, he's indulged in awkward, sexual preferences that we weren't aware of, and then hey, to each his own. This is being thrown back at being asked of Trump again, President Trump again, and it's not just Puffy doing this. He has a team, and so somebody, Puffy obviously knows some people that could get to President Trump and relay the message of him asking for a pardon. You know what I'm saying? And so Trump says sounds like he says he has to look into it. you know what I'm saying, look into everything type stuff. I mean, if Trump was to pardon him, I mean, hey, it doesn't help me, but I don't see nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. Like I said, it ain't gonna do nothing for me at all. I don't know Puffy or anything, but just looking at the hearing the case and everything, I mean, I don't, I don't see nothing wrong if Trump was to give him a pardon. That's all I guess I'm trying to say with it. But he may not. Trump, he may have people in his ear like, no, don't do it. But then it depends on who knows who, and so it'll be interesting to see how things go in this situation. A lot of people always say, nah, they don't think he's going to give him a pardon. But hell, I mean, who knows? Who knows? And like I say, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if he did. Actually, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it would hurt nothing. That's all. I guess that's what I'm trying to say in a way. Because like I said, I don't feel like they just have a whole bunch of stuff on Puffy like that, other than his fetishes. But yeah, so it's back at it again. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, though. Y'all think President Trump is going to do it? It's been thrown out there a few times before the sentencing, but now it's serious because he's been sentenced, and people are pulling strings. What do y'all think is going to happen with this? Will it get swept under the rug, or will Trump pardon Diddy? I mean, if he did, I don't think that's just a bad thing, me myself. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think it's a bad thing? I mean, y'all think Trump is gonna do it? Yeah, no. Do y'all think Diddy deserves it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Another one over here at Game Chopper TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we are chopping this game over here, man.